Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for the horoscope for the lunar cycle, starting on October 21st with the new moon in your sign, Libra, and going until November 20th with the new moon in Scorpio. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Libra. Please like and subscribe. We've got some pretty cool links down below. Please check those out. One of those links down below is for this calendar. This is Llewellyn's 2026 astrological calendar. It's got all the transits. It's got the planetary connections. Let me show you. It shows the moon's movement on every day. It shows the planetary connections. If you're wanting to plan your life in advance, pick some good days. This is important. Also want to say congratulations to Daryl Grigsby. He was the winner of Leo Season's free reading. Thank you, Daryl. It was great to do your reading. Check out his reviews in the link below. Thank you for hanging with me. We'll go ahead and get started. So Libra, this new moon is in your sign, Libra. And so this is in your first house. There is some kind of new start around your appearance, around the way you look. And fortunately for you, Venus is also in the sign of Libra right now. This is getting a really great haircut, maybe wanting to go get the cutest outfit. Jupiter has a mild square to this new moon, giving it a sort of go big or go home sort of vibe. So you may be feeling makeover energy for sure. Mars is still going through your second house, so you are having the impulse to spend money. And with Venus in that first house, go ahead, dive in, do the makeover, get the outfit, change up whatever it is that you're wanting to change about your appearance. It's going to look good, Libra. So that moon takes place on October 21st. Then on October 22nd, Neptune moves into the sign of Pisces. This is your sixth house. This is your daily routines, your health routines, what you do on a normal, regular basis. And let's be honest, Libra, with Pisces ruling this house, you're not big on routines. You kind of like to glide through your day. When you feel like it, you'll do it. And Neptune's just going to exaggerate this energy. So you may not even notice Neptune moving, but your regular daily life will become a little bit more of a dream state where you just glide through it. Do it when you feel like it. You may see art in the clouds, music in the wind. And this is sort of a theme that's been going on for the past 13 years. Like I said, with Pisces ruling your sixth house of daily routines, that's kind of how you like it anyways. Also on the 22nd, the sun moves into Scorpio. So this is highlighting your second house of finances. This is family values. This is part of your yearly routine. So the sun just moves its spotlight into your second house, and you're just paying a little bit more attention to that area during Scorpio season. Then on October 24th, we've got some conflicting energies. So Mercury is trining Jupiter, making us hopeful, making us want to do bigger, better in a positive way. And then the sun is squaring Pluto. So this is growth by crisis. This is an ego getting us in trouble. Sun square Pluto is a little bit of a defeatist sort of energy. We know it's not going to work out right. And that's why we feel like we have to control people. The sun and Mercury are in your second house right now. They're both in Scorpio. Mercury is trining Jupiter in your 10th house of career. So you're seeing things abundant, beautiful. You've got more business and you are looking good. You've got more business and people see you as expansive, as growing in your business and your legacy. And your mind is on that. Your mind is thinking about your finances and how that relates to it. But with the sun recently moving into Scorpio, the spotlight may be on your finances. Pluto has recently moved into that fifth house of kiddos, fun passion projects, and you may be having a bad attitude about how those sweet kiddos and your passion projects are affecting your finances. Both of these are fast-moving energies, but they are both there on October 24th. Then on the 25th, Mercury trines Saturn. So you're starting to think a little bit seriously. But this is a quick energy where you're like, I want to use my money to be more disciplined in my daily life. And then it moves on. It'll probably just be a quick thought. But that happens on the 25th. Then on October 27th, Mars is trine Jupiter. So that impulse to spend money has been there the past month and a half. And on the 27th, you are wanting to spend that money to get more business, to get more work, to look better in your career. You're feeling this energy build up on the 25th, the 26th. It comes to a head on the 27th, but just be prepared to have some impulses to spend money, Libra. Then on the 29th, Mercury trines Neptune. So Mercury's in that second house of finances. Your mind's been on your money, and it trines Neptune in that sixth house of daily routines. This may be a good moment to meditate, to do some yoga. This is a fast-moving energy because then Mercury moves into Sagittarius that day, and as soon as Mercury moves into Sagittarius, it opposes Uranus and Gemini. So this is some kind of disruption in the flow of events. This is someone coming in, saying something, doing something to cause you to change your mind. Also on the 29th, Mars is trining Saturn. So this is a combination that delivers precision. However, they're both in water signs. So this could be an emotional precision. This could be a good time to journal, get to the bottom of what it is that you are feeling about a situation. This is definitely more impulsive spending in order to try to get your daily life organized, your daily life in a routine. Now, both Neptune and Saturn are in your sixth house right now. Saturn likes organization, it likes structure. Neptune likes fluidity, likes to go with the flow. So both of these are being contacted that day. So if you're feeling all over the place, like I want to throw it up in the air and not care, as well as get a whole new organization set, both those energies are being triggered and are there on October 29th, Libra. In the States, it's coming close to Halloween. This may be, oh my gosh, I want the most perfect Halloween costume, followed by, oh my gosh, I don't care about Halloween anyways. So just be prepared for that. Then on October 30th, Mercury sextiles Pluto. So all these plans are getting rearranged anyways. When Mercury moved into your third house, this is the house of the community, that the people in your environment you don't necessarily choose, neighbors, brothers, sisters. And Mercury is having a sextile, a forced positive connection with Pluto in that fifth house. So this is those passion projects. These are the kiddos, and something is getting rearranged on the 30th. Maybe what you were working hard to be precise at the day before. But go with it. Don't fight it. Do the rearrangement. And that is going to be on October 30th. On the 31st, no planetary connections. Happy Halloween. Enjoy the day. Then on November 2nd, Venus squares Jupiter. So Jupiter is in that 10th house, career. You've got more work than you know what to do with. Work is abundant. Venus is going through your first house, making you look good. And November 2nd is a day of almost too much of a good thing. Almost. So you're looking good. Work's going great. This may be a lot of clients reaching out. This may be having fun with your boss, with your coworkers. This may be looking good and outshining your coworkers. It should be an enjoyable day. So definitely put that on the calendar, Libra. Keep in mind, Venus also represents fun. It represents alcohol, food, yummy, delicious food. This could very much be overindulging that day. That takes us to November 3rd, where there is a similar energy of overindulgence. Mars is trining Neptune. If you don't have any spiritual practices, any sort of art that you do on a regular basis, Mars trine Neptune could easily be going out for a drink, staying in for a drink, and overdoing it. So this is right after Halloween. I mean, we've got all that candy. We've been having all sorts of fun. This is almost just a continuation of the weekend, but be aware that's coming. Definitely meditate on November 3rd if that's in your practice. Then on November 4th, Mars moves into Sagittarius, that third house, and opposes Uranus in that ninth house. So once again, there's something halting, surprising from someone. Uranus in your ninth house is causing upsets and surprises in long distance travel, in long-term learning plans. This may be a guru or someone who you admire who's coming in and saying, no, we're not doing that. Nope, this is not how it goes. Then on November 5th, we've got the full moon in Taurus. So Libra, this is highlighting something with your partner's finances or the secrets that y'all share together. Some type of secret's going to come to the surface to be known or discussed with you and your partner. You are going to feel the tension of the back and forth between your finances and your partner's finances. This is also a bit of a transformation around your community and how you think about it in regards to your children and your passion projects. Then on November 6th, Venus moves into Scorpio. So this is your second house. So your finances are going to get a little bit easier. It's going to be easy to find cute stuff in the store, so definitely go shopping. Mars is also sextiling Pluto today. So this is part of that transformation about how you feel out in the community, being transformed, rearranging the way you think and feel about your passion projects, about your kiddos. Maybe there's some plans you've had with your kiddos and the neighbors and they're getting rearranged, or you're going deeper and you're finding out stuff. We're feeling this energy on the 4th and 5th, but it is coming exact on the 6th. Also this week, we've been feeling a bit of tension, a bit of build up to November 7th. Uranus moves back into Taurus today. And so Uranus has been in the sign of Gemini. It's been causing a bit of heightened anxiety. Technology may not have been working correctly. There's been some weird communication from different communication styles going on. And with Uranus back in Taurus, all of a sudden we are back embracing those unusual beauty styles, the different types of thinking around love, around money. Uranus has been in your ninth house, creating chaos, a little bit of discord around higher learning, long distance trips, and now it's coming back to cause a little bit of chaos, continue its disruption with your partner's money. This also affects y'all's secrets. This is also affecting any investments that y'all have together. This may be more secrets coming to the surface. If you're feeling a little bit like you've got some whiplash from all this planetary movement, Libra, you're not alone. There have been 3 outer planets that have moved signs in the past 2 months, all going retrograde, all going back over stuff. So just hang tight. This is that year. There's a lot going on, and we are all feeling it with the outer planets changing signs. Then on October 9th, Mercury joins the retrograde party. Mercury stands still on November 9th and starts going retrograde the next day. So when Mercury stands still, it's really hard to get things done. Traffic is normally pretty rough. It doesn't flow smoothly. You may be calling folks and they're not answering, or they're not able to give you the information you want. When Mercury stands still in the sky, it's really a day to kind of chill out as much as possible. Mercury's going retrograde in Sagittarius, so this is your third house. This is the community. Traffic issues may hit you a little bit harder on the 9th than other people. So just be aware of this, Libra. Then on November 11th, Jupiter joins the retrograde party. So Jupiter stations in the sky to go retrograde. So Jupiter has been in your 10th house. This is career. This is how you're seen in the world. This is your legacy. Work is going to feel a little bit sluggish on the 11th for you, Libra. So Jupiter going retrograde in your 10th house. You're going to be going back over what has made you so much money, what has brought you so much business. You may be picking up business you have missed out on. Jupiter is going to be going retrograde for the next few months, so that's just going to be the energy of work. And once again, on the 11th, Jupiter stations and you're just going to feel a little sluggish at work. It's going to be hard to get much of anything done. Then on November 13th, Mercury, which is going retrograde, bumps into Mars. So we call this a conjunction. They're going to be at the same degree, same minute on the 13th. Be careful on the road, Libra. So this is in your third house of community, short trips. This is siblings, neighbors. You're not going to be seeing things clearly with Mercury retrograde. That first glance is just going to be off. And with Mars being triggered there, you're going to want to drive fast, think fast, go ahead and make decisions, but you're not going to be seeing clearly at that first glance. So try to remember this. Be careful. That is a fast-moving energy, literally, but it is on the 13th. So be aware of that, Libra. Then on November 17th, the Sun, which is still in Scorpio, trines Saturn and Jupiter on the same day. This creates a beautiful flow of energy. This is a stability of abundance. Money should at least feel good that day, even if it's not good, but it will feel good. This is a beautiful day for you to do some law of attraction manifesting practices. So especially when it comes to money and work and your daily routines. Take advantage of this energy, Libra. This is taking place on November 17th. Then on November 19th, Mercury, still going retrograde, gets back into Scorpio. So that first glance of your finances isn't going to be what it seems, what it really is. So when it comes to your finances, when you're balancing that checkbook, when you're going over things, you're going over your finances, Libra, just take a second look. Make sure things really are as they seem. If you're having a conversation with people about money, which is more likely to happen now with Mercury in your second house, just make sure you are super clear about what is being said. Don't be afraid to question it and make sure. Then on November 20th, we have got a sort of crazy new moon. So this new moon is taking place during a Mercury cazimi. So we are having a new start where we are thinking very clearly. Also, during this new moon, Uranus is exactly sextiling Neptune. So the fog will be instantly lifted. We're going to have eureka moments. We're going to have aha moments. We're going to have sudden divine insights into what is really going on. This is going to be an interesting day. This is a new start in your second house, finances, and you are going to be seeing things clearly in regards to your partner's money, your daily life, and your finances all at the same time. So Libra, enjoy this new moon in Scorpio. Enjoy this burst of clarity that is coming. And this is the end of the lunar cycle. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. Check out those links below, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, Libra.